Hey guys, this is Pharaoh 2091, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's not much else I can do, so we'll just continue on, see how the story unfolds. Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant right here, right now! Indeed. Does anyone have any objections? I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. Mr. Wright? I don't want to let this go. Your Honor, I object. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object, Nick? I don't know. His case is perfect. Oh no. It must exist. The second bullet. Mia? What? What did you just say? Nothing. The second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it. It's Mia! It seems waiting is not going to produce any answers from Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor! The second bullet! It exists! What? But we just heard proof that it does not exist! I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just, someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer. The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer? I'm still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the second bullet. Why would he? Huh? First of all, how would he have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for a bullet? Actually, I don't think he needed it. Why would a murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? The murderer has no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true! Had to take it. Had to take it? The murderer? What does it mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Mia? Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking a bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take the bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance? For instance what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer? The bullet hit the murderer? Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's what really happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer himself was shot, and he left his second bullet still inside, thus leaving only one bullet to scene the crime? Yes. I guess that's how it would work, yes. But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from the elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean the murderer came from outside, yes. Wait a minute. The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol in his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and a bullet the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. Whoever that guy is looks kind of creepy. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot possibly deny what you're saying. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved in the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone... Hey, Nick. Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Greg Edgeworth did a Delta blow to his perfect trial record. Oh yeah, they're talking about how, yeah, he pretty much left a scar on Von Karmar's perfect record. And now he's talking about the vacation he's taken as the last one he'd taken in months, I mean years, he ever took, and he actually took one for several months. What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured? Which would mean... it could only mean one thing. Are they serious? He was the murderer in DL6! He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma! Oh man! Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? Yes. Your Honor, there is a suspect and only one lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? My hands are shaking. What? Von Karma! Von Karma? You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? Sitting right there? You don't object? Huh. I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst of my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident, yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating! Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no. Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor to operate at me. Have him testify! Nick, let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma. Perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bull out by himself? That's insane! No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? Funny thing is, guys, we do. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... Yep. Remember the good old metal detector? That secret weapon that we were kind of, making fun of it? Yeah. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where's that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean... I do. There's a possibility that bullet is still inside Von Karma. Is that even possible for all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find. Oh, what the hell? That's a new thing for Von Karma. He's like really sweating there. I refuse! You refuse? But refusing this means... You acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you? Order! 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 Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use that metal detector. Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. The statute of limitations was on this case today. It was you who said you had to end it right here, right now. Enough! I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Is there really... Oh, something's there! It reacted! Something's inside his right shoulder! The bullet! Mr. Von Karma? You! It was you! I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. Oh man, are you serious? But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is you who must prove something here, Mr. Wright, not I. Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course he can't! You don't have any of the DL6 evidence! That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday! With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime! So sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close. One day away from freedom. You see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would have dug your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. And before I show it to you guys, I'm leaving. Cliffhanger. Yeah, and fair warning, the next video, lower your volumes, because I will do something that'll probably hurt your eardrums. So lower your volume, just lower it. So as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney for the Nintendo DS. I'll see you guys later.